Hey guys, it's Pastor Bruce. We're in John chapter 5 today, and I find this to be a really interesting chapter. And instead of looking at the overall theme, I just want to touch on a few things here in this chapter that made me kind of, in turns, chuckle and shake my head. We see Jesus here at the pool of Bethesda, and the people are all laying around waiting for this angel to come and stir the water so that whoever gets in the water first after that is healed. Now understand, this isn't necessarily what happened. It's the Bible reporting what the people thought happened in this pool. Because this really does set up a first come, first serve situation, and that's not the way that God operates. But Jesus comes and heals this man, and he tells him to take up his bed and walk, and this gets him in bad stead with the Jewish leaders. They're more concerned about him having broken some Sabbath law than they are about the fact that this man who's been sick for 38 years is now well. I've seen this in churches myself. People are more concerned about the rules being broken than whether or not God is actually operating there. But then, when they ask him about it, he rats Jesus out. But he's not sure who Jesus is, and so Jesus comes back around and tells him to make sure that he doesn't sin, because he'll be in worse shape than he was before. And now he knows who Jesus is, so he runs and he tells them who had told him to do this. It's amazing. And so they're angry with Jesus because he's healed on the Sabbath, and then Jesus comes back, and just to make the situation worse for himself, of course he knows what he's doing, he says, my Father's been working until now, and I've been working. And so not only are they angry now with him because he's healed on the Sabbath, but because he has equated himself with God. And so now they're ready to kill Jesus. And the balance of this chapter is really set up with Jesus talking about the different witnesses that point to the reality that he is equal with God. Just one more verse that I had to take pause with. He says in verse 39, you search the scriptures, for in them you think you have eternal life, and these are they which testify of me. The leaders believed that if they kept the law, which none of us can do, they would have eternal life. But Jesus is saying, you looked right past me. You missed the forest for the trees. I was there all the time, and you missed it. This is an amazing chapter, and it really sets us up for chapter 6, where we see a lot of tension. So I'll talk to you about that the next time we get together. God bless you as you go.